Here's how you're gonna tell if you're a winter or a summer. As always, if you wanna be perfectly seasoned, well, you're gonna need the right ingredients for your recipe. And the three ingredients, they are hue, aka undertone, chroma, and value. So let's go through this example together so you can see it for yourself. All right, step one, ingredient number one, undertone. And that is whether or not you show up better in cool or warm colors. So if we look here, what do we see? Do we see her looking better in cool or warm? Put it in the comments. Step two, we need to identify chroma, aka bright or muted. So will you look better in bright colors, or are you going to look better in more of the soft muted colors? Take a look here. On the right, does she look a little bit too gray? This is probably an indication for sure that she is not a muted season, which therefore eliminates 50%. We're talking bye-bye summer, bye-bye autumn. And if we know that her undertone in the last one was cool, we are also then eliminating spring. Now let's look at her features as well, right? Does she have those deep features? Are her eyes super dark? Is her hair pretty dark? Is her skin pretty fair? These might be indications she is indeed a deep season. And as you saw before, she looked pretty good also in that right here. And if we look at her contrast, right? Look at those whites of her eyes compared to the dark of her eyes, right? That's going to be a pretty big, from white to black basically. That's a big difference in the features. You can also just see with her hair being dark, the eyes being dark, and her skin being pretty fair, that there is a higher contrast. Once again, signaling that winter would be a match. Now you say, Boston, well, what about the other winters? Well, sure, let's take a look here. So if we look at the cool winter, too icy, it drains her coloring. It's okay, sure, but bright winter, too bright. Once again, sitting a little bit more on top of her than being in a cohesive blended manner. And then of course, throwing in deep autumn here just to once again rule that out, even though it will be a sister season and she could technically borrow from there, just not as good as that bottom right deep winter. And when we talk about value, we mean that she is able to have those deep colors because of those deep eyes. It just looks better than if she were to be in the cool winter. It's just going to be more washed out, similar to any of those soft colors or anything like that. No. So she, my friends, is a deep winter. And if you need help in finding out your season, you know where to find me. Everything is linked right in my bio.